I get that people enjoy posting their hot takes on social media. You wake up, get out of bed, brush your teeth, wipe your ass, and talk about how white people are cancer. But honestly, we're going to have to come to a point one day that some of these hot takes are absolutely fucking garbage. At some point, we're all going to have to join hands, look at the weird hot take, and actually say with 100% certainty that that shit doesn't belong in any conversation whatsoever. I shouldn't have to look into this camera and say grown adults should not be fucking children, and I have people disagreeing with me saying that they should. I should equally not have to look into this camera and say parents should not be engaging in sexual relationships with their own children and having people disagree with me. That shouldn't be the case whatsoever. That shouldn't be something I have to sit here and talk about, but apparently there are individuals who are trying to jump that shark so much that they actually want consensual incest to be something that ends up being decriminalized. Consensual incest should be decriminalized. Consensual incest advocates are rooting for an anonymous New York parent who wants to marry their own adult child. Australian Richard Morris, who is pushing to change incest laws in about 60 countries, said he supports the legal push in Manhattan federal court and that such behavior between consenting adults should not be criminalized. He and other advocates have launched about 130 petitions, mostly on change.org, seeking to change incest laws around the world. Most have received little support. Well, no fucking shit. Because while yes, two consenting adults, that's not a problem whatsoever. No one should be having a problem with consenting adults saying, yeah, let's get freaky deaky with each other. But when it's two consenting adults who share blood and are father and daughter or mother and son, you would think that that would be a problem that not a lot of people would support. You would think a lot of people who are not a part of Alabama would sit there and say, I'm not really sure I want to support something like this. Anyone with logical fucking reasoning, no matter what you feel about them, no matter what political stones you want to throw at them, I think we can all agree not much support should be garnered towards this one specific thing. We haven't moved any mountains yet, he told the Post. Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to, buddy. Morris was inspired to fight for those in consenting incestual relationships, he said, after learning about a Scottish case in which a long-separated father and daughter were reunited, started an affair, and were criminally convicted because, you know, a lot of individuals are not having their parents in their life, and whatever the reasons that may be, whether divorce, the father went to go get milk and didn't come back for 30 years, or just didn't want to be bothered with having a child, and they reunite, you know, like normal people would, they start having sex with each other to the point relationships get altered forever, because that's a normal thing people do in society. That's something regular in the current landscape of America, Scotland, anywhere, because when you're distant from somebody from so long, the greatest thing you could do is have some makeup sex. It is absurd to say that an adult can't consent to marry their parent. It's absurd to think that a grown adult who is the child of an older adult has to sit there and say, yeah, I want to fuck you, daddy, but I'm not going to call you daddy in a kinky way. I'm going to call you daddy because I shot out of your dick and went into my own mother. Because that's normal. That is some normal shit. That is some things that people like to talk about in current society, because this is what it means to spew your own stupid hot takes. Saying weird shit like that. That same adult can be sent to war, take on 6 or 7 figures of debt, operate heavy machinery, be sentenced to death by a federal court, and consent to sex with 5 strangers and marriage with one of them, but can't consent to marry someone they love. I understand it. We love our parents. Daddy took care of us. Mommy gave us breast milk. Sister beat our ass. But that doesn't mean we have to have the kinky fun times with them. Why? I can't finish this. I can't finish reading that because I know if I do, I'm going to pull my own hair out. And I have my hair nice and wrapped up in this bonnet and I don't want to take it out. It's just so simple. It's just so easy. Don't have sex with your parents. Don't have sex with your children. I don't give a fuck if they're 1 year old. I don't give a fuck if they're straight out of the womb. I don't give a fuck if they're 50 years old and you're trying to work that 80-year-old dick. Don't do it. It's creepy. It's immoral. I'm pretty sure there's something in the Bible about that because a lot of people like to trust in God. I'm pretty sure God wouldn't like it if you fucked your own daughter. Please. I get it. We all have our thoughts in the world. We all have ideas that we think are the golden goose of society and that will do so much to change the fabric of how we think in this world. But please, by all means, leave the fucking children out of it. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you weird bastards next time. I'm sorry, Alabama, that I threw y'all under the bus, but hey, if somebody had to make the joke, let it be a black dude. Bye.